I see dead people. Put it on that beat. Hold on. I'm at the pool party. BBL Drizzy, I'm at the pool party. And they just called you a pig. Show them. They backed it up at the party. Come on, black boy. What your nigga was. 21, you for street cred. But you feel like you a slime in your head. People say you could get the north side. Two chains say you good, but he not.
Yeah, man. So you know Ross was gonna have a whole lot to say about this shit and this, that, and the third. I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick had the streets in a frenzy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? In a frenzy. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the cold part about it, right? He gave everybody what they wanted, right? Because first, everybody was really already, you know, the consensus was like, okay, he killed him. He going crazy on him. This, that, and the third, just from a lyrical. And then when you break down some of the lyrics and all that shit, we're going to get into that in a second, right? But then when he came with some up-tempo shit, Mustard on the beat, as soon as I heard Mustard on the beat, I'm like, ooh, it was exactly what the people needed. You understand me? But this Rick Ross, you already know he was going to chime in and say his 2 cents and this, that, and the third. I think Rick Ross' whole thing is he lean, like Drake be leaning more into his white side, right? And it was a point in time when I'm like, damn, all these bar mitzvahs and this, that, and the third, like, bro, what's up? Like, what's going on with you? But shit, you feel me? He gotta embrace both sides, and nigga can't knock him for that. What I will say is, I seen niggas like trying to act like Rick Ross was in the wrong though, like for calling Drake white boy. But when you got your inside knowledge, it makes sense.
The George Zimmerman line where he says, I'm liable to go George Zimmerman. You mean the man who unalived Trayvon Martin? That's that George Zimmerman? So in the same song you say that bro was rapping like he wants to free his slaves. Like, you really leaned into the racial components of this and you leaned into the wrong side of the racial components of this, Drake. Like, to say he's rapping like he's trying to free the slaves and he's being an activist, and then say like, I'm liable to go George Zimmerman. Which, once again, why are you not... These bars don't make sense. That's what I'm saying, a false flag. They're so contradictory. And, like, the way he's played the racial component to this the entire time has actually proven the point. From when Rick Ross was calling him white boy and then he texts his mom saying, hey, Rick Ross is being racist. Or after Euphoria came out, where Kendrick was quoting DMX. When DMX said, I hate Drake, I hate the way he walks, I hate the way he dresses. But instead of hearing that Kendrick was quoting DMX, he heard that he was quoting 10 Things I Hate About You, a movie set in Tacoma, Washington. Like I want us to think about this. The way that Drake has played this entire time has actually undermined and proved the point around Drake's racial elements, his racial ambiguity, is the way that he doesn't fully lean into.
So now you see what I'm saying, right? Remember when I was mentioning at some point it was like he was leaning too much into that bar mitzvah, the white boy, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he gotta embrace both sides. I understand that. And I fuck with Drake. You know, some of his music and this, that, and the third. But after hearing some of these allegations, you feel me, from Kendrick, because I don't be doing deep dives, and you know they bringing up like little females that he may have allegedly groomed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they showing how he like young females, and you understand me, and this, that, and the third. It gives you some insight on how a nigga fucking with it, and it'll make you look at him a little strange. On some musical shit though, nigga got talent, you know what I'm saying? And he definitely is one of the ones, but Kendrick, nigga, he's showing like why he different than Meek. He's showing why he different than other niggas you might have got into it with. Nigga had lyrical miracle sparring sessions with and this, that, and the third. But yeah, man, streets was in a frenzy yesterday, as you can see. Niggas was crip walking and motherfucking crumping and all type of shit, man. You understand me? I seen that shit all down my timeline. Motherfuckers was excited. Kendrick dropped that motherfucker. And I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate Mustard being on the beat. You know what I'm saying? That was like, it's crazy because it was kind of like he really was tuned in to what niggas was saying. Like, bro, come on. The naysayers, you know what I'm saying? I will say. The motherfuckers who was kind of like on the fence and was like, come on, man, I need to Drake. See, the difference between Drake and Kendrick is Drake will make some shit you can listen to in the club. You know what I mean? And it kind of like embarrass you more. So now we got this, you feel me? You see Rick Ross at the pool party. It's crazy. It seemed like they all tapped into what the streets is talking about and what the streets need, and they feeding the streets. Kendrick in particularly, you know what I'm saying? This Ozempic shit is getting out of hand too. Like, all this talks about Ozempic and motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? This shit is, it's getting out of hand, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I had to tap into this shit real quick. You already know Kendrick, nigga. It's like I was saying, I fuck with Drake, right? But, nigga, it's the West. You understand me? At the end of the day, it's some West Coast shit going on. And I listen, when it come to my folks from the West, I'm riding. You understand me? Ain't no question about it. Yeah, so, that's that on that. Like, nigga.